I posted a meditation video today and had a very relevant question called, how do I relax? Right? So, more specifically, how do I relax my thoughts? And I think this is one of those frustrating things when you're trying to get into it because it's really similar to riding a bike. It's like a physical skill, it's like learning swimming, right? So, how do you relax? You just do. How do you ride a bike? You just ride a bike. How do you swim? You just swim, right? But if we break it down, um, we can do it step by step, but they're all steps and not necessarily the whole thing. So in this video, my goal is to help you understand how to relax your thoughts, relax your mind. So, bless you. My wife just sneezed. Um, the important thing is we need to know the feeling of relaxing our body first. So this is not meditation because if you're too relaxed in meditation, you're just gonna fall asleep. So think of this as more like a exercise for self-hypnosis, right? I'm sure there's a lot of YouTube videos on self-hypnosis guided scripts. And what it's gonna do, it's this thing called progressive relaxation. So you recline or sit wherever you want, and you just focus on relaxing, relaxing. But how you do it is you go from the head lower and lower and lower and lower. And with each breath and each kind of action, the goal is to relax even more. So your eyelid, for example, I want you to relax your eyelid. But now I want you to relax it even more. Your eyelids are going to be even heavier. So you do this, you relax, you do it with your cheek, you do it with your lips, you do it with your throat, you do it with your neck, you do it with your chest, you do it with your shoulder, do it with your elbow, you do it with your fingers, you do it with your palm, do it with your forearm. You just practice going down and then you'll find out how much tension you're regularly holding in your life. So this is a good way to kind of progressively introduce physical relaxation, right? So the more you do this, the more you're going to be able to relax on command. Now, the thing is, we want to take this physical sensation and apply it to the mind. So think of it like this. Look at something really hard. So I'm pointing this finger. Look at this finger. Look at the end. Look at the tip of this finger really hard, right? And I want you to soften your gaze to look at it less hard. And then look at it less hard. I'm not saying close your eyes. I want you to look at it, but less hard. And you progressively work towards integrating one of the senses, right? Have a faint noise or a faint white noise playing in the background. Listen to it. At first, intently listen to it. And then over time, ease into listening to it. So when you can do this freely with all the senses, what you're going to be able to do is you're going to start to think hard about something. So what are you going to think about? So really good Buddhist example is, who am I? Who are you? So who am I? Even though you arrive at a question, keep thinking about the next answer. Keep thinking about who am I? Okay, I'm this and this and this and this and this and this. And at first, I want you to answer hard, right? I want you to really focus. But progressively, answer the question and think about it, but do it in a more relaxed way. The more you practice this, when you're sitting down in meditation, at first you're meditating like this. You're focusing on the sensation of your breath and you're like this. But over time, it will look a lot like you're resting your body and you're resting your mind. The mind is doing its thing, but you're not interfering. You're simply letting it be. And the best way I think to develop it is through these progressive exercises.